Aries, welcome to your reading for the month of July, 2016. Looks like a good month. I think it'll be a good month for everybody, this month. And definitely with that Mars moving forward, you have a bunch of cards here that represent moving forward in a lot of ways. So that makes a lot of sense. You start off with the Six of Hearts. Again, makes a lot of sense with this Mars retrograde. Six of Hearts represents a time where you can finally put energy into something and get it back equally, if not better. So it does look like definitely you'll be able to move forward on some projects, move forward on some ideas, maybe even move forward on relationships with this hearts card here and see some, just better momentum with hearts, with, love in general. This is also a good card for anything legal, and you don't have a lot of legal cards here. Well, actually, your next card is a legal card, but still, other than that, you really don't have much legally. But if you are involved in something legal, this is a good card for negotiation. It's also a really good card for just going back over paperwork and things like that. Again, if you are involved in anything legal, or even if I would say even if you're signing any contracts, like if you're out there this month and you're having to sign contracts for like a purchase on a home or something like that, it'd probably be a good idea to double check that with this card. But it's also a good card for negotiating. So again, if you're buying a home or something like that, it's a great card for trying to get a better deal or something along those lines. Next, you have the Three of Diamonds. Again, this is a legal card. This can represent a choice in a legal matter coming up. So again, for those of you involved in anything legal, this can represent maybe coming to some sort of agreement or some sort of solution or something. And it's a card that says that you really have a choice. So again, like maybe the other side comes to you and offers you some sort of deal or something like that, and it's up to you whether you take it or not. This is a choice in legal matters. For everybody else that's not involved in anything legal, this does represent a choice in finances. A choice, and the choice here is to do something old or do something new. So I know that's very general, but this could be a job. You could get a job offer, and it's like either you get something really that's a new type of job offer or just an old type of job offer, like the same old job you've been doing. So this is the trick with this card is to do something new, to do the new thing, and not get stuck in the old thing. Next, you have the Jack of Clubs, which is you. I always say it's a good thing when you show up as your own sign. It puts you in a position of power, a position of strength, allows you to get a lot done. And this is also a card of seeing the future, looking at the future, and trying to reach your goals. It's a card of action on your goals as well. Like I said, there's definitely this emphasis here at the end of you really kind of pushing forward this month, and probably because you've been held back for the past 3 months, really, in a lot of ways. Next, you have the Eight of Diamonds tied with Mars, so again, makes a lot of sense. All about work and putting work into things. It is a card that is one of those things where I always say, if you get this card, work as hard as you possibly can. The harder you work on anything, not just money either. I mean, anything you're working on, any projects, any home-based projects, whatever it is that you're trying to make happen, the harder you work on it, the better luck and the better things that will come to you with this card. It's a direct, like the eights represent this direct exchange of energy. Exactly what you put into it is exactly what you're going to get back. And the harder you work, if you put in hard work, then you're going to get even more back. So it's definitely a card to work extra hard on anything you want to. It's also a card that says that you will be working extra hard during this time. And again, I know I'm speaking very generally here, but this goes for everybody. If you have a job, even if you don't have a job, even if you're retired, you could be working on just this, that, and the other thing, and that's what this card represents. And it's probably, again, with Mars moving forward, it's probably because you actually will be feeling like you want to move forward and you want to work. So that's a good thing. Next, you have the Death card coming up. Right, good card. Says that you are leaving things in the past, you're moving forward, leaving stuff behind, and it's a very good card for transformations and things like that this month. So again, really kind of a nice card to have in a lot of ways. And you end with the Ten of Diamonds, a card of prosperity and success and more money coming to you. I really like to see this card. It's a really good card for making more money and being more successful, like I said. And it's it's good for all sorts of things. It's even good for traveling, for planning on traveling, great for business. It's also great for business involving travel, long distance business, even if you don't have to travel, even if you're just dealing with long distances here, then this is a good card. And it's also great for any of you starting new jobs or starting new businesses. It's great for getting a kickoff there. I would also say that with this 8 and this 10, it would be a good month for those of you who want to look at your finances. It would be a good month for you to look at your finances, go back over finances, especially if you're retired or something, and you have a financial advisor or something like that. It might be a good month to go back and take a second look at your finances and really see if there's some other investments. The 8 and the 10 really stands out to me. I mean, these are two powerful cards. Even if you're not retired, even if you're just thinking about investing in things, I think it would be a great month for you, Aries, to kind of maybe think about investing and things like that. Eight's a very good investment card. So a lot of you might be doing that anyway. But looks like a really great month. Definitely maybe a work focus. But the nice thing is that, like I said, the 8, even though you have these diamonds cards, which typically represent money, the 8 and the 10 are not specifically financially, bound. They also represent just working on things in general. So, it looks like a nice month. But thank you for watching and enjoy your July.